This playthrough is rated E for everyone. Are you ready to get your brain lorded? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another game for my library, and this time it's Brain Lord for the Super Nintendo. Ah, man, obscure action RPG from way back in 1994, at least when we got that in America. I think it was the same year in Japan and America, actually. This only came out in Japan and America. Unfortunately, you Europeans missed out on such a treasure. Although you got a lot of other games. It's kind of like when you guys got Terra Enigma and we only got Chrono Trigger. Although I think we still got the better deal on that, even though Terra Enigma is a fantastic game, which I'll play that one of these days, maybe. Anyway, this is a game published by Enix, and before they were obviously merged years later. This was made by Produce. Yeah, a weird name for a company. They only made 3 games, unfortunately. This, Brain Lord, or if you put the kanji in and translate directly, it says like Brain Road, but it's basically the same thing. It's just a, like I said, Google Translate on that part. They also made 7th Saga and Mystic Arc. We did get 7th Saga in the States. Mystic Arc, it never got translated officially. Years later, it did. 7th Saga is known as one of the hardest RPGs of all time because random battles will possibly just kill you. You can't just press A to win half the time, and it's almost too hard. I think in Japan it's called Elnard, I believe. But anyway, the reason for that, though, is, well, I guess I shouldn't talk about that because we're not playing this game. But let's just say it's a programming error, or actually they kind of did it on purpose. But anyway, and Mystic Art is a very strange RPG. Interesting, but very strange. It's almost like the people who made that were on something influential, if you know what I mean. But anyway, this is one of their lesser-known games, Brain Lord. The reason it's called Brain Lord is this is an action-adventure puzzle game where puzzles are, I wouldn't say heavily involved, but it's kind of like Legend of Zelda-ish. You know, simple to complicated puzzles depending on how things go. So anyway, let's begin the game. As we begin, it says beginning, and then we can choose the 2 free slots. So let's just choose one and begin. Alright, now we can call ourselves the name. You can call ourselves whatever you want. However, the Japanese version of this guy is Ramir or Lamille. Well, either one will work, and these 2 names will pop up in their other franchises as well. So we'll call ourselves the American version of the character, which is Lamille. Shamir Shamazel. No, wait, that's a different game. So one day. I think it's Lamille anyway. I could be wrong, but anyway, I like how to end this, it's the end. Okay. Anyway, we're called Lamille. So let's start this journey. And by the way, you'll hear the music here. I really like the music in this game. It's very, very, I don't know, just very catchy. I really like it. So you'll hear all the tales as we play. So, Father, when will you be back? Lamille, you're a strong boy. It might be a long journey. Will you be alright alone? Where's Mom, actually? Yes, of course, but I'll be bored. Before you go, tell me the dragon story again. Lamille, I haven't told you why I'm going to look for the dragon, have I? Well, I am the 3rd generation of our family who has searched for the dragon. Hundreds of years ago, people rode through the sky with the help of dragons. Everyone in our tribe was called a dragon warrior. That's a different franchise, dude. Oh, that's the American version of the game, anyway. Each person would seek out a dragon and train it to be their partner. So, this did it before How to Train Your Dragon. This is where they stole it from. Together, they had great potential, or great power. And with great power comes great responsibility. One day, the Dragon Warriors were drawn into a great battle. Many lives were lost. Actually, Dragon Warrior is also the name of a German tabletop RPG, I believe. Pen and paper and all that. Lamille, you are a descendant of the Dragon Warriors. Don't let this bloodline perish. Why is it? It has Dragon Warriors, but the Dragon Warrior is highlighted to obviously knows that it's important. But the S isn't highlighted, weirdly enough. In my travels, I have heard about a dragon living in the Tower of Light. I'm searching for that tower. I don't know where the tower might be located, but I must continue the search. He's going to be really disappointed when we find it pretty early in the game. I'll go over that when we get to it. If I can't find the tower, please carry on my search. Find the Tower of Light and the dragon. Then, become a dragon warrior. Trade yourself every day and listen to the people in the village. Wait, you expect you're never gonna come back or something like that? Wait, how am I getting raised if our dad leaves and we don't even see our mom? Father, then who raised us? The town? Well, they do say it takes a town to raise a child, I guess, at least back in the old day. Sir, are you daydreaming? Duh. Oh, sorry, I think I was a drunk or something like that with power. It's hard to say. There aren't many job offers today. What? Why so wanted? At the dragon's house? Dragon's house? There are dragons in this day and age? I think it's a joke. It's meant to gather people together and liven things up. Why are people so bored in this world? But the Tower of Light. Yeah, there is some translation issues with this game. But the Tower of Light mentioned there is famous. Yeah, see, there should be like not a period, comma or whatever to space that out a bit. Anyway, I've heard that's where the dragon lives. There's an old legend that tells of a great civilization dragged into battle between the Lord of Evil and the dragons. The entire city was destroyed. You'll find the ruins of that city west of this village. Dragon scales are very expensive. It might be worthwhile. Oh, you're a stranger. Is this your first visit to Arx? This is the town we're in, by the way. You seem to be looking for a job. If so, you should read that offer. I am Rain. Welcome. Oh, well, nice to meet you folks. Let's see what this thing has to say. If you want to check something, just press the B button in front of the thing, and you can read it or examine it. Warriors, sorcerers, wanted. The Northern Highway in Arx village will be open temporarily. Defeat the monsters around the highway. Travel to the Tower of Light where the dragon lives. So wait, we can just go north of the village and find this tower that our dad tried to find, and apparently something happened to him. Who knows? Find and drink dragon scales. Only those with great courage need apply. Warriors, swordsmen, soldiers, sorcerers, mercenaries, others experienced. Swords, axes, hammers. Please apply. If you found dragon scales, please let Marlin the blacksmith know. Highest prices paid. Well, I've seen no other reason to not check this out. Why not? If you find dragon scales, you could make a lot of money. Now, good to know. I'll check that out. The handbills on the wall change all the time. You should return and check it again. Alright, I'll just keep an eye on that. How about the money? Let's go earn more money. I kind of like the name Tower of Light. It sounds very basic to me, but this was written in 1994, so. I am Part-1. Originally, I worked for the gods. There's something really wrong with this place. I came to this village to get some clues to the legend of the dragon. That's also another game, if I recall. Welcome, something to drink? How about one of these? I don't know what that is, but okay. So what'd you give me? Here we go. ... exclamation point. Apparently that put a hair on her chest. Hey, what's wrong with you? Apparently I got drunk. Alright, who's this lady? This is the end. So we can either rest for 100 gold, which heals us completely, or we can record our progress. I don't need to do that yet, so. Yeah, I'll come again, so. Alright, anyway, in this game, we can, we use most of the face buttons, but let's start with the start button. The start button pulls up our menu. You press the B, you can check our inventory. Right now we got ourselves a copper sword, 1 power, cheap but easy to use. It's a pretty effective weapon for a good deal of the game, or early game, I mean. We also got leather armor made of dried skin, defense power 1. That's how much it'll take off the damage of certain monsters when we get attacked. Leather helmet, defense power 1. Very old and smells of sweat. You need to wash yourself more often, Lamille. We also got magic. We can't use it yet. We will get some eventually. Not too far off. Whoops, wrong button. And we can also look at our message speed. I'm going to leave it on fast. Also key, this is our buttons. So B to attack, A to jump, Y for defense. I'll go over that when we get that. And B to enter commands and A to cancel commands. Pretty straightforward. And our status is here, 6 HP, 2 power, 1 guard, and 1 attack, and 2 from our armors. And the return button here, what that does is it resets your, it resets you to, usually the beginning of an area. You'll want to do this later on because of puzzles and stuff like that if you get, whoops, I didn't mean to talk to her, if you get stuck. So let's talk to the people of the town and see if we can. Well, we know what we're supposed to do. They already told us what we need to do, but let's see what everyone else has to say. I am looking for a job. Huh, Renell, huh? Okay, I can get rid of mice. Great swordsman. So we could get secondhand stuff from a great swordsman. Well, I've heard worse. Renell's place is the second-story house behind the hotel. Oh, thank you. If you don't have enough money, go to the Renell house. Miss Renell is looking for someone to get rid of for the mice in her attic. Her late husband is a great swordsman. You might be able to get some secondhand tools. I'll actually read the dialogue just because there's not a whole lot of NPCs in this game, and they only have one set of lines, so it's not like Ark the Lad or anything like that where there's like a million lines. Hey there, kid. What a waste of time. Making beds, cleaning windows, sweeping floors. Why was I born the son of a hotel keeper? Wish my father was a weapons dealer. So you get more respect. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that I've been playing a game recently that has multiple lines of dialogue if you talk to them, so I gotta remember that in this game there's only one set. This is on the SNES, so, you know. Only so many options, only so many things. Hey, don't look. Yeah, we just walked into Cashian's room. You're very rude. Yeah, I assume we caught her changing, or about to change, so don't we look red. But this is a Japanese game, so. I'm a stranger. My name is Meister. I am a travel agent. I sell strange jade jewels with fairies trapped inside. These fairies would be good allies in battle. They start off weak but get strong over time. Want to buy some? I can't because they're too expensive. Because right now we got 5,000 gold, which you think is a lot. In this game, that's not a whole lot. Yeah, 8,000 for the deceased jade, so yeah, not so much right now. We'll maybe want to eventually, but we will get our own fairies without having to pay this exuberant price. So, yeah, maybe we'll meet you again some other time. Which, yeah, that is the case. So, all right. Anyway, jump makes me go a little bit faster, so hopefully you guys won't find that annoying. Well, it probably is about the same speed, but I feel like it makes me go faster. It's like orcs in Warhammer 40k. Red makes it go faster because reasons. Anyway, this road goes to Toronto. Well, that's in Canada, right? But recently, monsters have been spotted here often, so it's blocked off. That's not good. Let's see what the church has to offer. Oh, the Barness beat is here, apparently. My father's a blacksmith. He makes great weapons using dragon scales. But now he doesn't work much. He's just digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Ever since Ron lost his job, he's been going to that place every day. I hope he doesn't ruin his health. In the old days, he was a sorcerer who traveled with great warriors. He's even gone to the Tower of Light. I have to check that out. Recently, Rowan did nothing but grieve. He's going to ruin his health. Do you think you could help him? Nah. You're right. I guess it's his problem. Are you going to the Tower of Light? Rowan went there when he was young. Why don't you ask him about it? You might find out something useful. Oh, I think Rowan is in the restaurant. I think she resets if you leave, so. I mean, it doesn't do anything when you say yes and no and a lot of times in this game, but it's still funny either way, so. Oh, I can't even go back and redo it. That's not a big deal. It's because of Rowan that a small town like this has such a splendid school. He used to be a great man, but now he's consumed with grief. Man, sorry to hear that. It's said that long ago a dragon lived atop the Tower of Light. Now they say a different kind of demons live in there, with monsters. Huh. Well, we'll have to check it out, so. Alright. But yeah, if you want to go straight to it, just go to the blacksmith. But I want to check around town before that and check on that one lady. Maybe we can get something from cleaning out her attic or whatever. Have you met the travel agent who comes to town? If you summon a fairy inside a jewel, it'll come out and serve you. Very convenient. Yes, we'll definitely take advantage of that. Strange, isn't it? There must be an arms dealer somewhere. Maybe. Well, I'll try to find it, I guess. Hey, can I leave now? If you're going to the Tower of Light, talk to Marlon the blacksmith. He wanted to hire someone. Oh, okay. God, I gotta stop talking to people twice. Not everyone has that extra lines of dialogue. It's just a habit. But anyway, this is Renell's place. In my day, there were enough dragons to fill the sky, but now it seems they've become extinct. Let me know when you return from the Tower of Light. Okay, I'll let you know. Hello, madam. Will you do something for me? I want someone to get rid of the mice in my attic. I can't pay you, but you can have anything that you find useful there. What do you say? I kind of don't want to do it for free, but yeah. Thank you. All right. Let's see what these things are. Oh, well, that's silly music. But anyway, oh, I actually got hurt by the mice. Wow, that's not a good sign. Anyway, these are mice. They get defeated in one hit. Yeah, this is our sword weapon. It's got a pretty good range, and you can hit multiple creatures at once. And the mice will go down in one hit. So, and that 100 that pops up, that's how much gold they drop. So yeah, it's pretty easy to gain money in this game, fairly enough. You can just grind for it pretty easily from enemies. So, but anyway, as soon as you defeat all the mice, the game will tell you the mice, or there'll be a jingle if it doesn't straight up say something. The mice are gone. So let's grab the chest since the lady said we could take it. Oh, we found a buckler. Let's go and equip that. Bucklers are shield type of weapons. Unfortunately, are limited use weapons. What they'll do is you can either press the Y button to activate your defense by just holding on the shield, and sometimes you'll just auto do it depending on the weapon. So, but this will reduce your damage completely. So, anyway, small circular shield made of wood. So we want to equip this. Lamille found a scrap of paper. And yeah, this is how you block if you want to do it yourself. But like I said, sometimes you'll auto do it. Alright, anyway, let's check the scrap of paper. Found in the attic of the Referral house. We use it if you want to read it. The scrap of paper is an old and only a little readable. Went with Rowan to the Tower of Light, divided into 4 parts. Down the hidden staircase, first floor, that room. Sealed up the fairy source. Keep that in mind, viewers, for later. But anyway, I took care of your rat problem, miss. I did. Well, let's just say I took care of them. My late husband used to take trips here and there with Rowan. There weren't any expensive things in that room, but did you find anything useful? Oh, yeah, a buckler and a scrap of paper that'll... You actually don't need the scrap of paper, but it gives you a clue on a possible treasure later on, so... Alright, let's check this area right here. Let's see what's inside. Oh, hey, Ferris. What, you came here too? Before your journey, you'll need some equipment. Okay. Well, you got some already for free, but I can always buy something. Are you still using a sword? A real warrior would use an axe. An axe! What, did you come from Summon Night all of a sudden? Axe freak? You can defeat an enemy with one stroke. It has so much attack power. I can break those jars and boxes over there. Oh, really? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for later. Welcome to the Ark's Tool Shop. We have everything. What would you like? Okay, so we got a decent amount of money. So we can buy apples. Those heal you for 3 HP. Cheese heals you for 6. Warp gates will let you teleport back to old areas, but we'll get these in the Tower of Light. I might buy some food just because you can eventually get hit too much and take damage. This is a cape herb. This will heal you from paralysis. This is a antidote herb that'll heal you from poison. This is a defense gem, defense capsule. Sorry, it doubles your defense for a short period of time. This is an attack capsule. This doubles your attack power for a short period of time. These are expensive. They're like 2,000 gold a piece. So I'm gonna buy a cape herb because there is a creature in the tower that can numb you. I don't think I'll get numbed multiple times because I know how to fight them, but I want to keep it just in case. I don't need a warp gate because we'll get that inside the tower. I might buy a couple of apples maybe or some cheese, just to heal. Because in this game, it does the Legend of Zelda thing where if you're almost dead, it'll do the beep, 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 and it gets really annoying really fast, so I want to make sure I don't deal with that. So I'll buy a couple of apples. So, do I want to buy one more? Yeah, let's buy one more apple. Like I said, money isn't a big problem. I want to have extra just in case, so. I always like having extra heals, just in case. Hello, sir. I borrowed the weapons dealer. We're all sold out. I have nothing to sell. Come again. Why are you here, then? Why would they even let me go in there? These questions will never be answered, viewers. Never. But anyway. Alright, let's keep looking around town. Don't worry, the towns are pretty short. Usually it won't take me long to go through them sometimes. Recently, a monster has been spotted very close to town. It's so scary, I can't sleep at night. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll take care of a few of them for you. Hey, old lady. You should prepare for a very long journey. Oh, yeah, that's why I bought some fruit. Fruit will keep the doctors away as well. I've heard that too often. Alright, anything else? Nope. Alright, let's talk to Marlin, and we can leave the town shortly afterwards, so. Alright, hey, dude. Are you going to the Tower of Light, too? I heard that there was a dragon on the top floor. If there are dragon scales, please bring them here. I'll buy them for 10,000 gold each. That seems like a lot. I can't make good swords without dragon scales. Alright. Let's see. Anything else we can do here? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. So, now that we talked to him and gotten the official job, we can now go leave town. So if we go north, talk to him. Tower of Life is to the northeast. There are many obstacles on the way. You'll have to jump well. Jump well, huh? Yeah, use the jump button to jump. So, here's our first area of the map. So yeah, you can jump and move around. In this case, I can't jump over. Some things you just can't jump over, like these. You can if you get a good like movement, but in this case, I can't. All right, let's keep going forward. These are our first enemy, red demons. They'll just come after you and chase you with the sword, and they drop 200 gold per each. And I like the sound. I like the screech sound they make. There's just something funny about most enemies will make that noise, by the way. So get used to. Oh yeah, did you see how I defended myself automatically when it hit me? So, and luckily it looked like it didn't actually hit me. So luckily I didn't lose out on some durability on my shield. Yeah, see how you can jump out here. So just be aware of your ability to move on a map. I won't try to grind stuff because, well, there's so many enemies in the game. We'll get money pretty easily. But if they're in my way, I'll attack them. There will be oh, and he dropped a heart. That'll heal you 1 HP. So that can sometimes happen. But yeah, I don't want to grind too often. There will be a reason to for certain things. Not so much the main character. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, I won't go out of my way to fight enemies for the most part. Because like the main character does not gain levels like a normal hero, kind of like Link, you know. So there's no reason to go crazy. But anyway, if we jump up here, we find a cabin with some creepy music inside. It's actually dungeon music, but I don't know why it's here. It's well, anyway, we fight some more red demons here. At least I believe that's their name. I'm not 100% sure on all the naming conventions of all the enemies in the game. So you'll have to forgive me. So anyway, let's open this up. A Crimson Jade, huh? All right. Let's see. What do we want to name this guy? We could call it Crimson to make it easier, but let's call him Demon. I actually thought about calling him. I don't actually know if there's a canon name for all these guys, but let's call him the Demon from Demon's Crest, Firebrand. Well, it's Firebrand, but I don't have enough letters for that, so we'll call him Firebrand. So, all right. So this is our first fairy. So what we do is we just activate the Crimson Gem by using it, and yeah, Firebrand is inside. Uses fireballs. So yeah, this little demon guy will just shoot fireballs. So, yay. Oh, we found a heart as well. And what these are kind of like heart canisters from Legend of Zelda. A magical brooch inlaid with jewels. Your HP meter will increase by 1. I don't want to use them actually because they're great for a backup heal because they'll auto heal you to your full. But what it does, it'll raise my HP from 6 to 7. But I like keeping those just in the back burner. I will eventually use it. I like to keep a full heal basically on me at all times. So, and the heart will do that for me. So, but anyway, now that we're done with the cabin, and yeah, see, every once in a while, the Firebrand will shoot a fireball at the enemies, doing 1 point of damage. And let's see if I can show off why we might want to actually attack everything that we run across. Well, I'll show it when it actually appears. There's a random chance for monsters to drop certain types of items. And as soon as I can get it to do it, there it is. Those are, not trying to remember the name now. They're XP, but they're not jewels. I might call them jewels for now. I'll look at their official name later. But those are jewels. So what they do is they'll level up your creature. So every time you grab one, you'll grab so much experience, and then when you grab so many, you'll gain a level and his power increase, and you'll do more damage with his fireballs. Each fairy has its own like effect that it does and what it does when it gains levels. So we'll go over that whenever we get more fairies. We will actually. Oh, we dropped an apple, so an actual item apple, not like auto heal apple or whatever. So yeah, sometimes enemies will drop a nice little extra stuff for us to buy, or that we could buy at the store. But oh, there's another one. All right, let's see how much. You'll have to forgive me when I don't remember how I think it's 50. Yeah, it looks like it's 50 experience every time. As soon as that hits 0, he gains a level. On the bottom there when it says experience required, whatever. All right, this is the Tower of Light. Let's go inside. This is our first dungeon of the game. So, now let's read this. Yeah, be aware of those little like writings on the wall. Sometimes they're easy to miss. So because of this thing colors the wall. The Dragon Guardian of the Tower of Light brings doom to the fearful, but distributes wealth to the brave. All right. Cash in. You've come looking for dragon scales. Do you know what the big thing is? Looks like a save spot, my dear. No. When you chant in front of this, your memories will be saved? I don't really understand it, but I'm thankful for it. Alright, well, let's take a record, so. And that's. Yep, he is finished recording. That's it. That's all you have to do. So, unfortunately, it doesn't auto-heal you or anything like that, but it saves, so now we can stop. But it looks like our journey has just begun. We've reached the Tower of Light that our dad said he had trouble finding. We found it almost immediately. Are we easily going to surpass our father? It's hard to say. But what awaits us in the Tower of Light? Will we run across our other companions? What treasures will we find? And what waits at the top of the tower? Dragon scales like they promised? Find out next time in the next episode of Brain Lord. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.